it all begins in chapter 13 of John, and it was at the Passover feast, and I'll start in verse 2. So John 13:2. The evening meal was being served, and the devil had already prompted Judas Iscariot, son of Simon, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, wrapped a towel around his waist, and after that he poured water in a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that he had wrapped around him. And so here's the setting as it all begins. The devil's basically inside of Judas, or prompted Judas. He's put in Judas's heart, I'm going to betray him. He's made the decision. It's going to happen. Jesus knows that he came from God. Jesus knows he's returning to God. Jesus knows within hours, before the next day's done, he is going to be crucified. He's going to be put to death. He is going to go through a mockery of a trial. He is going to be beaten. He is going to be scourged. They're going to pluck out his beard. They're going to nail him to a cross with a crown of thorns on his head. He is going to suffer. He is going to bleed. He is going to die. And he is going to pour out his lifeblood. And he gets up and he disrobes and he washes the disciples' feet. And he starts talking to them about, this is where Peter's like, no, you don't, And he tells them, a servant's not greater than his master. And if you see me as master, as Lord, as King of Kings, as the one that has all power and authority that the Father has given me, washing your feet, how much more should you wash each other's feet? And that's not just the idea of physically washing feet, and we have to every time we go around wash everybody's feet, but the idea of keeping others clean, other believers clean. That has to do with forgiveness of sin. That has to do with love. That has to do with encouragement. That has to do with, just helping others in their walk with the Lord. Just all those different things that are involved with that.